Donald Trump cries out, tells the world what he has done for the blacks than any president in history. Hmm. George Floyd, a black man from the United States that has been killed by a white police officer on duty. The world is demanding justice. Human rights activists from different quarters of the world are asking for the perpetrator and other officers on duty to be brought to justice. No one seems to be comfortable with such cruel crime against humanity. Donald Trump has made some uncomfortable tweets about the unfortunate incident. He has been criticized globally. Many have called him a racist due to his stance in the ugly development. Trump, in a subsequent tweet, has tried to justify his stance in the event. He has boasted, he has trumpeted how he has always stood for the blacks and has always defended them more than any other president in history. According to his tweet, he said, "In 3.5 years, I have done much more for our black population than Joe Biden has done in 43 years. Actually, he set them back big time with his crime bill, which he doesn't even remember. I've done more for black Americans, in fact, than any president in US history." He has unraveled the breast of history and told the whole world what he has done for the black population of the United States of America. According to Trump, no past United States president has done half of what he has done for the black Americans for the past 3.5 years he has been in the office. I think it is the people that will tell the world, or it is people that will testify actually what he has done for them. To him, he feels he has done much for them than any other president in the history of a United States. Uh, Trump knows how to talk very well. He can talk. So he has said it, and maybe people will now begin to ask, what and what have you done for them? And the people will now say, oh, yes, this man has done this man has done that. Of course, a lot of people are criticizing Donald Trump. He has his own shortcomings, and he has good side of him. And I just believe that there's no president, or there's nobody who is in the position of authority that God is not really aware of that person, irrespective of how people might want to view him. Of course, he has a large followers. He has a lot of people who criticize him on a daily basis. I think it's part of a leadership, but he needs to do more. So for what he's saying now, that he has done much or more for the black people than any other president in the history of a United States, it's, of course, it's going to be debatable, and we're going to be hearing from people what they think concerning what he has said, if really or actually he has done uh, more than good compared to any other president in the history of America. Someone is saying here that you behave like the lion in the jungle, devouring other animals and sanctioning other nations of their livelihoods because they are not in agreement of your foreign policy, and it will take the death of a simple black man to bring you to your senses. Over here in Ghana, we know that power belongs to the people and not weapons of mass destruction. It has happened before, and it will continue to happen. Remember King Nebuchadnezzar. That's what somebody is saying here. And also, someone says, yes, you have done more. You have hurt them more than any other president. Trump is greatest thing that ever happened to mankind, at least in his dreams. Okay. Okay, Trump is God sent to the world. Okay, is God sent to the world. Okay, your father, he killed your black fellow and is supporting, and you are here defending him. Well, you didn't get my figure of speech. That is okay. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. It's just that is annoying. Another says here that my big friend Trump is in real hot soup now. Oh my God. So does that mean he has already divided American people in groups of blacks and whites? Uh, Trump is never a racist. People against him are the ones that put a bad picture of him so the rest of the world can see him differently. Trump is good, according to this person. Someone says, who told you? He's not. Why did he call white supremacists good people? Thanks, brother. Is Donald Trump good by ordering the army to shoot protesters. What is your definition of the word good? Only a racist can turn a blind eye on what other racists do because to them it's normal. Don't forget he visited Satanic Church shortly before he was elected as president. What amazes me is how Africans support Trump all because he claims to be a Christian. Indeed, religion is the opium of the masses. Trump never sent police to kill, rather is judge to judge the case, but all blame now is on Trump. It seems that the internal problem before this, okay, there's internal problem before this or political move. Trump hates kill from day one. He hates to kill from day one, and he will never do such a thing. We love you, Mr. Trump. Just be strong and of courage. At the end of it all, you will conquer. Really? Yet 40 million Americans are still unemployed, and a huge percentage of the 40 million black Americans. Yes, he goes around spouting lies that he has done a lot more for American or black Americans than any president. I don't trust Trump. He's a bloody racist, period. You can't force people to believe what they want to believe or what they don't want to believe. Some people have already made up their mind. If some people just don't like you, that is it. No matter what you are going to do, they will still hold on to what they are holding on to. Some people are like, oh, yes. Some people are on the fence. Some people are like, oh, if he does something fine, they will applaud him. But if he does something that is not commendable, they will still criticize him. Some people are like that. But some people, no matter what you do, in as much they like you, even if you are doing the wrong thing, yes, they will continue to hear you. They will continue to sing your praises, because now all over the world concerning this issue, everybody's like, oh, you shouldn't have said it, you shouldn't have done that. Normally everything needs diplomacy. If he had, if he had already been diplomatic to a very large extent, because at the end of the day, it's like the focus is now on him, not even on the policeman that committed these atrocities. But now, because he has taken over the whole thing, and people are not even likely looking at the side of the police officer, but him himself. Everything has to be has to be diplomatic. Diplomacy is crucial. It's very, very essential at this stage and time, most especially as a president. You must be diplomatic. You must show a kind of diplomacy in most of the things you do, because for somebody that a lot of people do not really like most of his policies, any little thing, any little utterance like this, people will just capitalize it. People will try to times to tune it. Even if you say, oh, you are blessed, you are good, oh, you are a good people say, no, 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 that is not what he meant to say. He's saying the opposite. If you are saying the right thing, so that is how it is. So he needs to really learn. Maybe he's going to learn in a hard way, because when anywhere you talk, Trump or this or Trump this or Trump that. But now he said he has done this and that, but he has not been able to itemize what exactly he has done for them, that people are just criticizing him for no reason. A pride goes before a fall. My president, you need to be strong. The internet cannot stop God's plan for you. That is what somebody is saying. Be courageous and resolute. The Lord is with you in all fronts. This is your last battle to victory. Evil dwells in America now like a tiger on the prowess. The Lord will speak soon on the population and will be to realize you, Trump, is innocent. We need fearless leaders like Donald Trump. If black not appreciating being in America, send them back to Africa. Case closed. Okay? Trump, you are a disaster to blacks and non-Americans. Be strong, Trump. What has he done for the blacks? People are asking. It's just going to be a kind of a mixed reactions. Those who are for and those who are against him. That is how it is. But the most important thing, if those who are for you are more than those who are against you, I think it's a good thing. But I just believe that it needs to be more diplomatic. It needs to be more, just not reacting based on the situations or based on how it feels or based on how people might tend to try to offend you. As a leader, those are the things that will make you to be a good leader, because people will definitely say what they want to say. That is it. And you need to be careful. Any little thing he says, it will be turned. They will definitely turn it around. they will turn it around. Someone believes that Trump is too talkative. His watery mouth is it's number one. Is his number one enemy. Okay, because he talks too much. That's what somebody believes there. Trump should stop the blame game and face the task ahead of him. Yes, Trump, those policemen must die also, like what they did to George. We need action, please. So guys, let's hear your opinion. Trump said he has done more than enough for the blacks compared to any other person, any other president in the history of America. Do you think so? And we have heard a lot of people say one or two things, what they think about his statements. What do you think? Let's have your opinion respectfully in the comment section. Thank you.